Hello everybody, Corn here from Cornflower Crafts. I just want to come on for just a little bit because my darling subbies will probably say, Corn, they look pretty good, but how'd you do that? And I did not know about these transfers until I saw, I think it's Teresa, and I'm pretty sure she's Our Green Acres. I will list that channel down below. I wasn't familiar with those, but you know me, you show me a pink rose and I'm there. I do need to say, back in the day when my eyesight was really good, I used to hand paint. I did do hand painting of pink roses on a footstool, y'all, on a wooden footstool. And not painted in chalk paint, but painted in water-based paints and stuff. And it was a bouquet of pink roses tied together with a bow that was, and I did the bow in stripes. I know this is back in the day, y'all. And if y'all are wondering, would I let anybody use that footstool? No. Like, this is not for feetsies. This is just for looking good. Now, is that practical? No. But did I get a lot of joy out of just looking at that footstool? Yes. So here's what I went on Amazon, and it says here. They've got, this one's called Delicate Roses. And I was looking at it. And you flip it over, and there's a familiar sight to most paper crafters. Look at that. It's Prima. And this was the one that was most economical. They have, as you see, this is an example. This is 6 by 12 inches. You get 3 sheets, and a lot of them are smaller, as you see. This one and this one, the leaves were not on there. I put the leaves on after I put the roses on, okay? I cut them out. And some of them, as you see, are single, and the ones that some of them are smaller are actually on, here you go, are actually on, I cut some of these off of this. And see, these are the single ones. Here's another single one. And I will show you the size of these. I've got 2 that I want to do. Just one we're going to do together just to save time because it's the same way you do each one. And back in the day, we didn't call them rub-on transfers. We call them decals, you know. But that's what they are. And if you're doing the chalk paint, you want to put this on, after you chalk paint, you want to put this on before you put your wax on. And yes, you can put wax over these. And as you see with mine, after they were on, I went ahead and distressed my items, and I went over them lightly with like a 220 sandpaper. You just go over lightly, and it looks like it aged right along with your piece, even though these aren't old pieces, okay? So again, these are Delicate Roses, Prima. These, I think, were like $15.88, but some of the nice ones, y'all, these really huge ones, they're $45. I don't know about y'all, but I'm like, my pocketbook says no to that. So I do have this. I got the frog tape a few weeks when I was out and about, a few weeks ago, and I do like it, and I also do use the blue painter's tape as well. But that's what you're going to need, and this comes with your kit. This is what you're going to rub your decal with. And so here's the one we're going to do together, and we're going to do this one. And this is a piece that I'm going to, I took and cut off, this was like twine in here, and I'm going to put pretty ribbon or even lace in there. And you can display it this way and put, you know me, put my little gnomies and stuff, my mini gnomies in here. But then I thought, you know what, I'm going to paint the outside of that pink I made, and then I'm going to excuse me, I'm going to put this decal on it, so, or transfer, and so that I can turn it, and when I display things, and also have that there, you can, like I said, there's some like Teresa who would probably do maybe even a corner, the air dried clay corner pieces to give it dimension and stuff. You can get out your stencils too. If you have corner stencils, do all 4 or do 2 here, like so. There's tons of things you can do, but I'm not doing any of that. I'm keeping this rather plain because I'm hoping to put like maybe a doily over here, maybe some pearls, you know, draped over it, something like that. So let's do it together. Now, this comes on the sheet, okay? And I just cut around, you know, and it's not really fussy cut, but I just cut around to make sure I'm going to put it where I want it, okay? And what you have to do, it's nice and sticky, y'all. I'm going to get out my tape, too. Let me get out my tape first so that I don't have any issues with that. Because once it's down, you know what I'm saying? It's down. So let's do that. Okay. Sorry for this, but I'm taking over the whole table. Gonna be awfully close. Alrighty. So I'm just right now just eyeballing so that I don't put it on the wrong spot and then freak out. I remember eyeballing is not so great for me right now because I've got an eye that's not happy. But here's your backing. So see, here's what you're going to be looking at. Alrighty? Here's your backing. So touch it only where there's nothing there. Okay. And I'm liking it right about there. Now it's on, and to be real honest, it's on to the point where I don't need my tape. Interesting. Lots of times before I did. So you're going to rub, and I usually put my 2 fingers on this. Now, some people can do this in a hurry, but you know me, I'm so concerned about it not coming out right, excuse me, that I just rub and rub, especially, excuse me, especially these little leaves, you know what I mean? And right around these. Like so. I just keep tracing. And like I said, I don't think anybody else does it like this. They do it quite quickly. And when you go to take it up, if one of them wants to stick or not, or come up with this clear piece, then you can go ahead, lay it back down, rub, and it'll stay put. So it's a pretty painless procedure here. I know some people, if they've come by and do this, say, Corn's gone crazy. Now again, I do it very slowly in case something does not. There it is right there. See? That right there, my little end of this leaf. And I thought I was so good in getting it. That one did not want to stay damp. All right, now let's see. All right. So far we're doing all right. Yep. And there we go. Now, you do not have to, but you can take this, and I think it's smart to do so, and just burnish it. Just make sure. You don't have to, though, but I like to do that. It just gives me a better feeling of it. And I'm going to tell y'all this, I wish the designer had gone, you see there, let me get it close. Excuse me. You can see right here, there's just a little bit of darkness to the pink. But that pink, excuse me, mercy sakes, that pink is almost the exact color as mine. So it almost looks like this goes straight across. I wish that the designer had just pulled this dark pink up like that. But, because to me it looks like it's going straight across. But that's what you got. And then I'll go ahead and, you know, get out my sandpaper and go around my edges and stuff. And like I said, when I go over this, I just go over lightly. I got a little heavy-handed on this one in my leaves. My leaves, I still like them, but they're a little lighter than I had intended. But that's how quick and easy, y'all. Like I said, they're not inexpensive, but of course, anything by Prima is going to be pretty and it's going to be, you know, well made. So we did that one together. And then this one, oh boy, this one I might do things in the corner and all that stuff, but this is the other piece that I've yet to do. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the corners. I don't want to do anything in the corner of this one. So, and I want to thank you all for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.